It's a story you'll only see here on ABC News 4. A puppy is recovering here in the Low Country after being found with a paw screwed to a door. Our Charleston Clark joins us now. And Charleston, you met him today to find out how he's doing and what the road to recovery looks like.
Yeah, hey Katie, absolute sweetheart. 5-month-old Liam is the sweetest puppy, meeting everyone with a wagging tail and a smile. Doctors say he is doing okay right now, but he's still got a long road to recovery.
Yeah, I don't know how people imagine doing that. And again, they give themselves to so freely, and they expect us to take care of them, and that betrayal of trust is hard to see.
5-month-old Liam, now a lively and loving puppy, but a couple weeks ago, Union County deputies found him barricaded in a bathroom with his paw screwed into a wall. His injuries were most significant in his left leg.
So after we got x-rays and looked at the fracture in the foot and consulting with the surgeon, we decided the best approach would be to amputate the most severely damaged toe. Again, the nerve damage that he has, he doesn't currently, even then, he couldn't even hold the foot up. He was just dragging it.
Dr. Stephen Epstein is the owner of the Animal Medical Center of Mount Pleasant. When he saw Liam's story on Facebook, he knew he had to bring him in to give him the care he needs.
Well, again, it's just giving him an opportunity. This puppy did not deserve any of this. He didn't ask for this. He has no control over his outcome, unfortunately, so we could definitely help him, and we have the ability to do so.
Nakia Bopp is the director of Rescued in SC. She hopes a proposed bill will prevent abusers from getting their pets back.
I am extremely concerned, that dogs like Liam could potentially go back to the people that did this to them, and we need to offer some protection in the form of laws.
For Liam's foreseeable future, he will be bandaged and on medication for the next 2 weeks, and he still has a long way to go.
We are talking about putting the foot in a splint that may allow it to be, for him to train him to place it a little bit more accurately. That might be part of what we do going forward. We'll just see how he does. Again, in this acute phase, the most important thing is that we don't develop any significant secondary infection and that we don't lose ground in the foot that we've already gained.
But that isn't stopping Liam from wanting to play and love everyone he meets. Now, I have already received questions on Twitter and Facebook about how Liam can be adopted and where he can be adopted, but right now he is not up for adoption. Nakia Bopp told me it'll be dependent on when Liam is ready, physically and emotionally.
Thank you, Charleston. And police did arrest a man for the abuse. He was denied bond. If you'd like to donate to Rescued in NC to help with Liam's surgeries, head over to our website, abcnews4.com. We have a link up where you can donate. Meanwhile, the war in Ukraine rages on, and it's hitting home for many right here in the Low Country. Today, our Floriana Boardman spoke with one Charleston man's family members who are actually in Ukraine fighting for their lives and their country. Floriana?
Hi, Katie. Roman Pekar's family is still in Ukraine. They tell me they do not want to leave. It's their home, their land, and as war continues, it's something they're forced to just adapt to.
She's performing a song called "Ніч така місячна." It's in Ukrainian, it means this night is very full of moon.
Roman Pekar shows us a video. A Ukrainian woman playing violin in a bomb shelter. Music, joking, and singing. It's how the people of Ukraine are coping with their circumstances.
We tried to feel better and we joked a lot. We laughed so much, but it was like not really happy moments. But because of stress, with those laughs, we felt a bit better than it was.
Roman's cousin Victoria is from Kyiv. All she wants is to be back in her home.
I want to stay in Ukraine. I told my parents, my relatives that I want to go anywhere from Ukraine.
While she's safe now in Western Ukraine, she knows this can change at any moment.
It's something like 911, but it's every day.
Roman's aunt lives right outside of Kyiv, but her son Vladimir says leaving her home is the last thing on her mind.
This is our land. She's at home. It's her house.
Loyalty to their country is something Roman says is in their blood.
With this mentality, they all have their land and they think they will protect it, they will fight for it, they will protect it, they will rebuild it. Civilians being bombed and killed or wounded, you don't know, is that someone who you know, or it might be someone who's not related.
But amid the uncertainty, the laughs and the music will carry them through. Both Vladimir and Victoria are safe right now with their families. Back here in the Low Country, Euro Foods in West Ashley is accepting monetary donation to help those in Ukraine. For more details, you can head to our website at abcnews4.com.
As Russia's war with Ukraine continues, gas prices continue to rise. Today, Buncombe County's average price for a gallon of gas is $4.09. Across North Carolina, the average is $4.02 per gallon. Nationwide, the average is $4.17 a gallon. The U.S. does not get a majority of its oil from Russia, so you may be wondering, why are gas prices here skyrocketing?
News 13's Anjali Patel joins us live with an expert's explanation. Anjali?
Well, a spokesperson for AAA Carolina says oil prices are set at a global level, so that's why tensions, even an ocean away, can still mean headaches for drivers here.
As conflict intensifies abroad, gas prices here in the mountains are escalating with it. Last year, just roughly 8% of U.S. imports of oil and petroleum products came from Russia. But just because we're not getting a ton of oil from a certain country doesn't mean we won't see a ripple effect at the pump.
And that's what the market does. It goes, wait a minute, what kind of sanctions are going to come to Russia? What kind of restrictions are going to happen? Are they going to retaliate and withhold oil? Well, we're going to be a step ahead and we're going to raise those prices in anticipation.
A spokesperson for AAA Carolina says oil is a global commodity. So any disruption or potential disruption elsewhere means we still feel it here. She adds there are other factors at play here too.
And you really kind of have the perfect recipe for prices to continue to go higher.
The pandemic was already tightening the global supply chain. Plus, we're heading into the spring when she says refineries switch over to their summer blend of fuel, which is more expensive. And on top of that, mask mandates just got lifted across the country and people are itching to hit the road. And as far as relief goes, it's hard to tell when it may finally come.
I always say you have to wait till the dust settles. We're right in the middle of a dust cloud. Nothing is settling right now. Everything is all over the place. So it's hard to tell just how high gas prices are going to go.
Now, that spokesperson for AAA Carolina says she thinks gas prices will stay high through Memorial Day and that we may not see relief until this fall.